So, with that, I want to introduce all of my wonderful co-hosts that are with me today. First off, Eddie and Tammy from the great state of Florida. How are you this morning? Let's bring y'all into the stream. Good morning.
We're warm. Well, no, it's
I don't know. It's kind of chilly out today.
in the 50s. Yeah, we're freezing. What am I saying?
Yes, it's almost 50 here. Almost 50.
Wow,
But,
hallelujah.
I don't think we got out of the 50s yesterday.
Yeah, the
It was
mosquitoes are
pretty chilly.
flying slow. You can slap them.
Oh, there you
Slow
go.
down. You know?
Yeah. I'm hoping that we won't maybe see any mosquitoes this year. I'm hoping because we got such a hard freeze. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens with that. It's freeze them all out.
The state bird of Alaska is the mosquito, so I don't think the freeze is going to have a chance to,
That's no joke, man.
stop the population. No.
That's no joke.
Right. That's so true. Also joining us.
Some of the worst mosquito populations I have ever seen was in Alaska.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll have to tell. That reminds me that when I was a kid, we went and visited Scotland as we drove our little Morris Marina station wagon around Europe. And then we pulled a little 14-foot travel trailer behind us, which they call a caravan. They call that a caravan in Europe. And we made our way through Europe. We went across from Calais in France to England and then up into Scotland. And we were walking around some of these ancient ruins of Scotland, and I learned what flies were. And gnats, the gnats and the flies. I mean, I'm telling you, they swarmed in Scotland. It is so probably much like Alaska.
Yeah.
So anyway, that just reminded me of something. They were horrible. I was like, get me out of this place. Oh, goodness. Hey, we've got everything is not, I can't read the rest of it. Everything is not obvious joining us today. Everything is not obvious. Okay. Good morning. EISEINO. Maybe I'll just call that ANO. So good.
Be careful how you pronounce that. And your tag says John and Sandy, but I know that's not all your name.
Well, that's true. That's true. See, it's an illusion. It's not obvious, is it?
That's right.
We have a theme going.
Doesn't take Ken and Barbie, does it?
No. Sandy is in the room. I just want you to know that
I'm here.
She's
bring her in. I've got a problem I need to ask you guys about.
all right.
Yes.
All right. She's working on some issues that got to be taken care of. So
Well, let me tell you about my issue, and
she can hear us.
She can hear. Now, see, I don't have any slow mosquitoes, but I do seem to have a critter in my drainage pipes underneath my kitchen sink.
A critter under your drainage pipes?
Yeah.
What
Kind of critter is it?
Well, see, that's my deal is I don't know. I don't recognize. You can hear this critter in the pipes, but I've never heard it before, heard the sound, and it makes a sound. It's not like scratching or anything. Like when we put our food down the drainage and everything, and then all of a sudden I hear this and it's some critter in my drainage pipes.
Does it smell?
What's that?
Does it smell?
No, I haven't been able to smell, but I have been. I went down underneath and I took the pipes apart and looked at everything, and I couldn't find the critter in there. But I know he's in there because I keep hearing him. He's going, and it's like after we put all our food down the drain, and I just don't get it. I'm wondering if you can help me out here and figure it out. You know,
Bob Hall there in the chat said most likely a rat or a congressman.
The the only other thing that seems to bother me is after Adina puts the food down there, she switches the light on so that she can see, if everything's down there, but there's no light. I've looked for it. There's no light up underneath there or anything, but she switches it on, and all of a sudden as she switches the light on, I hear and then we notice the light didn't come on, and she switches it off, and for some reason it stops eating. Then
This is really bad. So a light that doesn't work, but a critter that is roaring somewhere
exactly. Do you have any idea of the planet what kind of critter this is?
It sounds to me that it could be shocking when you find it.
What shocking when I find it. Well, I don't know. Seriously, can you tell me what it is? Have you ever had this problem or a critter like this?
It seems to be connected to the switch.
The switch, right?
That's
like obvious.
Yeah.
So everything is not obvious, apparently, to me. So
did you try?
You can tell me what it is.
Did you try to stick your hand down in the sink
when
the switch was on?
I did, and it was like right up there where all the food was, and I had to pull my hand out real quick.
So it was biting you, huh?
It was like it was trying to bite me. Yeah.
Sounds like a Cookie Monster.
Yeah, it did. It's kind of like it. Only it's just regular old, vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
So tell me what it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, Mark, I just so you
know I know what it is.
It's
an ano in the Drano.
I don't know what that is. All right.
That's good. That could be right there. Well, it sounds like it has to. It's a garbage chewing critter.
Sounds like something that you need to keep around, because it helps keep your drains.
Well, that's right. That's true. All right. But is there a word for this thing that's in there? I mean, does everybody have one of these critters?
It's Oscar. Sandy said it's Oscar.
Oscar
the Grouch.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. We've got one, but he doesn't make that much noise.
It doesn't sound like.
No, it just goes. Okay, just so you know.
What about Eddie and Tammy? Do they have one?
Eddie and Tammy, do y'all have one of those?
Actually, ours is out in the woods. It's called a possum.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Okay, the armadillo.
Yeah, and the armadillo.
And the raccoon.
And the raccoon.
I don't want to take up any more time. Seriously, I know you got all your stuff and everything.
Well, it seems to me, Mark, it's your garbage disposal. It's not a critter.
Garbage disposal. Now, is that the name of some kind of critter or something that I've never heard of? Here in North Carolina, do they have a lot of these garbage disposals? I don't know.
It's a man-made critter.
Oh, man-made critter. Yeah. Oh, a lot of those running around these days.
So it's robotic.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So just honestly, don't put your hand in your sink when it's on. It's
okay. All right. So that's what the switch is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the switch is related to the growl.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let me just tell you, everything is not obvious.
Way to go. I know.
What would you do without us, Mark?
I don't know.
We'll help turn the light on for you.
Give me some thoughts to think of during the week.
You want some thoughts today? How about some headlines first? Because the thoughts are going to might chew that brain up a little bit. So
the headlines will provoke thoughts.
That's right. Because not everything's obvious, but we'll get there. I'm
done with chewing today.
All right. So these are headlines. These are ones that are from around the world, and you're not going to hear anywhere else. But so just kind of keep this theme in mind. When things can go terribly wrong. When things can go terribly wrong. So here's our first one for the day. Drum roll. Fargo man arrested for clearing snow with a flamethrower.
Wow. I don't get why did they arrest him, man. I don't understand that. Oh, it's Fargo.
It's
That's
Fargo.
why.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
to a gas station?
Or gas pipeline.
Have you ever seen the show Fargo?
No.
There is a show called Fargo.
Yes.
And that sounds exactly like it. Fargo is in North Dakota,
Right.
is where it is. And they have had some pretty weird things happen in Fargo. And that sounds like one of those things that would happen in Fargo.
Yeah. So here's how it starts out. Fox stated that he was simply fed up with battling the elements and that he did not possess the willpower necessary to move 4 billion tons of white bleep. There you go. That's how it starts out in the article. So he used a flamethrower. How about this one? This one, maybe this happened down in Bay County. Where we had the stuff running in the streets, but this is a headline. This is actually off of a news headline, and it says, I'm just going to say it in a couple different ways. First off, I'm going to say it straight off. Man in boxers leads police on brief chase.
That's good.
Man in boxers leads police on brief chase.
Okay. Well, at least it wasn't a man in briefs doing something with a boxer case.
Or don't wear your brief in the backyard that has a boxer.
That's right. There you go.
Or stay away from the box cutters. Oh my goodness. All right. So, that was rather interesting, but, headlines that, things can go terribly wrong with. Well, here's the next one. A rally. How about this? Rally against apathy draws small crowd.
I'm sorry. I call fake news on that one.
Yeah.
Actually, this was an article from Oklahoma City in the AP.
Oh, well, then I rest my case.
Yes. No one cares.
Yeah, they really don't.
How about this one where we have to remember when things can go terribly wrong? Well, miracle cure kills 5th patient.
All right. What was it supposed to cure? Life?
Wow.
Now, wait, did it have parenthetically COVID vaccine? After miracle cure,
Watch out.
parenthetically COVID vaccine killed. No, sorry.
Whatever you want to use, just fill in the blank.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope I didn't overstep my uncensored boundaries there when saying that.
Right.
Okay. No, sorry. Sometimes,
Jab, COVID jab. We can use the word
Not
jab.
just jab, not even.
Jab time.
Don't even preface it.
Yeah.
I know. No, never mind.
It's
Well,
hard to-
all I can tell you on that one is that was also by the Associated Press. So there's no date on the headline. So I can't tell you when.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
How about this one when things can go terribly wrong? A man coming through window says he was warning neighbor about prowler.
Hey, may I just respond to that as everything is not obvious?
There you go.
All right. So last but not least, that I cannot resist, and it comes from the Sturgis Journal. So Sturgis, back up there in the North Dakota, South Dakota areas. So this is South Dakota. Oh my goodness. When things can go terribly wrong. Missing team found in colon. Missing team found in colon.
Supposed to be a name of a town, or is someone's
all it says, missing teen found in colon. You got lost.
Hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil.
You got lost up there somewhere.
That's right. Yes.
He's out looking for the man in boxer shorts.
That's right. And crawling through people's windows to warn them about.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I have tears to my own eyes for my own stuff. I don't. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's unwarp our minds here for a second and some weird and quirky shower thoughts for today. Deep thoughts that make you say, "Hmm."
I'm clearing my mind.
Right. Okay. I have to ask this question first before I read this shower thought. And I asked the question, is this from an emo? Do y'all know what an emo is?
Everything is not obvious.
in my opinion.
There you go.
This is an emo is short for someone that's, I always kind of look at it as an emotional, like those teens that are like emos, they wear black and all that sort of stuff, and kind of like they're really melancholic. Okay.
Electronic mind observer.
Could be it. But here we go. The fact that Head and Shoulders doesn't have a body wash called Knees and Toes disappoints me almost as much as I disappoint my parents.
That's pretty sad.
Wow. Oh.
It has to be from an emo, but it's disappointing. You got to have a body wash called Knees and Toes. Okay, but the other part of it, Knees and Toes. Sandy sing that song, that children's song. Okay, let's move right along. Yeah, Bob Hall says borderline gender confused. That could be it too. I snorted. Okay, so here's another shower thought. Anxiety is like worrying that you forgot your car keys, even though you're driving your car.
You're getting right on the edge of offense here to old people.
Yesterday I was looking
careful. Just be careful.
Yesterday I was looking for my marker for the dry erase board marker, and I was looking. I was like, "Where is that marker?" I'm looking all over the place, and yeah, it was right there the whole time in my left hand.
Have you seen your blue hoodie lately?
Okay,
I've done that looking for my hat. Where is my hat?
Uh-huh.
I had it right there on my head.
Yeah.
Hey, did you notice that my hat and my shirt are color coordinated today?
Hey,
Wow.
that's sweet.
Nice.
It's mine.
So is mine.
So is mine. Oh, wait, this way. Nope. Which way I've got to look? That way. Yeah.
By the way, John, green and blue don't go together. So just.
Okay.
Why
I'll
Why
remember.
did we go together?
There used to be school colors, green and blue.
It's very well known, Tammy. It's obvious.
Well, why did God create blue flowers that have green leaves?
Oh.
You
Yeah.
need to take that to God right there.
See, I think that may be a social moray that needs to be changed. If that's the
What
thought.
did you call me? A moray? What?
Moving right along.
Go
Moving
ahead.
right along. Here's one for you. Reading is just staring. This is for all of us old school people. Old school. All right. Old school. Reading is just staring at a dead piece of wood for hours and hallucinating. So if you read your books on your screen, I have no other thoughts about that one. It doesn't work, but
It's silicone.
Yeah.
So you're looking at sand.
there you go. There you go. Hey, that's good. How about this next one? Oh, okay. Y'all need to brace yourself for this one. Sandy, maybe you can help me out with this one. She's looking at me. I want you to help me out right here.
What
Okay.
is she like ironing clothes or something? I picture her standing behind the computer, standing there ironing clothes because it's more exciting than what's going on the show. That's what I'm picturing here. It's kind of like her eyes are rolling and she's ironing. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's all right. She's having to deal with church business stuff this morning, so she's working as quickly as she can. So maybe she can join us here quickly. All right. So here's this next thing. All right. Are Medusa's leg hairs tiny snakes?
Now, see, that was the first good one right there.
Yeah. Only in the shower.
That was the first good one right there. That's
all right. One last
pictures.
I have one I'd like to share after you get done.
Yeah, she got one.
Okay.
Hey, we go all through the week trying to think of shower thoughts. That was a shower thought.
Okay. I want to hear yours, Tammy, before I do my last one.
Okay. It's better to be high strung than to be strung high.
That's a good one. I like
Whoa.
that. That's a good one. But
Yeah.
My response to that is most high strung people I'd like to string high.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It makes get a rope a whole different meaning there.
Doesn't it, though? Doesn't
Well,
it?
when you think about Haman, he was pretty high strung.
All right. And one last shower thought before we move right on. And this one here is one that we must ponder. And it says this: we all have about 2 minutes to live, but taking a breath resets the clock.
That was okay, John.
It's okay.
That was okay.
But you probably like the Medusa leg hairs.
That one was the best. You could have saved that one till last. That one was good.
Yeah.
You know, they hardly any of them made me go,
I was aiming for more of the laughter. I needed some good medicine this morning. So
I see. Good.
All right. So
get a garbage disposal.
Yeah, right. Things that you'll not hear anywhere else. But here on Monday edition, let us reason together.
Amen. Amen.
We are richly blessed to bring you what we believe is the fullest, most diverse, yet up-to-date progressive teachings, discussion, and prayer programming you can find anywhere on this planet. Be sure to take the tour of the MessianicLambRadio.com website. I'm Susan Hoogie, thanking you for joining us on the Messianic Lamb Video Network.